This is outdated and welcome back to Game Pass Passport. We are here with Mr. Drippy. We are playing Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, the remastered edition, and we are trying to help Mr. Drippy find our way out of here. Let's see. It said fireplace, this makes sense. There we go.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book!
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The wizard's companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
Oh god.
Aha! Gotcha!
This is a spell book?
That there is the wizard's companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The wizard's companion.
You obtained the Wizard's Companion, you think? Now listen up. I'm going to teach you what's what in that Wizard's Companion of yours. If you want to have a read of it, press Y and open the main menu. You should see it down at the bottom right of there. Then you just need to choose it with A, and you can leaf through the Wizard's Companion to your heart's content. Take a minute or two to have a skim of a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll soon get into it. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you get your hands on the Wizard's Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can do to be worthy of being a wizard. Don't look so flippin' worried. It's not hard. All you have to do is to write your name in the book with an open, honest heart. And you don't even have to write Oliver if you don't want. You can write Bunting, Crybaby, or whatever you like. The important thing is that you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. Okay, let's go ahead and just stick with Oliver. Are you sure you are happy with the name Oliver? Yes. You have taken the Wizard's Pledge and are now privy to the timeless wisdom of the Wizard's Companion.
Tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the Crybaby bit was right, at least was it?
Righto. Time to find ourselves a magic wand. You mean there's one hidden somewhere around here, like the spell book? Ha! You're having a laugh if you think I'm going to make it that easy, Mun. What do you think I am, made of wizarding equipment? No, this one's going to be a little more difficult. But our journey over to my world is a hunt for the soul snare, among other things. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up, the Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will. Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is, I never brought a wand with me. I mean, look at me. The price of my lovability is my small stature, ain't it? I only just managed to carry that flippin' book, man. Any more, and I'd have been crushed. So even fairies tell lies, huh? Of course they do. Us fairies are incorrigible liars. Anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? A substitute? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, if you can find something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick, we might just be able to muddle through. Okay. You're sure a stick will work? Do you think I'm sending you up to the garden path or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me, Bunting. Yeah, what are you looking at? Don't tell me you're thinking of using this lamppost as a flippin' wand. Well, you can cut that out for a start, and it's way too flipping big. We need a stick or something like that, ain't it? Why don't we go and have a look over by there? Okay. This is one proper tidy motor, eh? Might be myself one of these. Might get myself one of these. Ahem. Sorry, now's not really the time, is it? There ain't anything wand-like over by here either. Let's go and look over the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, and when you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. Look up at the top left of the main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag. In there, you'll find all your items nicely sorted into different categories. They're handy. Use left bumper and right bumper to shift between the categories. Of course, there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you've got loads of stuff, you'll be glad of a bit of ordering it. Anyway, next time you pocket a tidy item, be sure and have a closer look at it in your bottomless bag. Put it in my bag. Sure. The bottomless bag is now accessible from main menu. So now we're looking. Let's go back this way because the map kind of indicates it. Ah, it's no use. There's nothing around here that looks like a wand. You're not wrong, Bunting. Alright, we better split up then, broaden the searchlight. I'll go and take another quick look around your house. You stay by here and head up the outside search, okay? Okay. Okay, brown and sticky, brown and sticky. Oliver? Huh? Oh. Oh, it's you.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Hey! Where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick like?
Huh? A sidekick?
What's up with this pose?
Who do you mean?
Crikey, there's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. Well, it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Ta. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand.
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
Yep.
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But, for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato. What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
You obtained an old stick.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you'll need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Yeah, what kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere round by here.
The town square, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I think I already know where we're going. That big archway, which is right up here. Here we go.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway.
Okay, so there's Gateway. It costs no MP. Cast. I remember this.
That's it, man. You got it. Whoa. Whoa. Tidy!
What is it?
The dog can see it, but she can't.
Heel!
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah. Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
One thing about this game, and I have the same problem with a lot of the PlayStation exclusives, is it's a lot of storytelling and not a lot of actual gameplay, and the gameplay is usually kind of repetitive. We're going to hit most of the gameplay here, though. Like, this early part is just learning everything. This is very much the tutorial. But the story is just so well told, which is, again, part of the PlayStation exclusive thing. And now we're back to this, is that it tells the story so well. And now my dog's asleep. Really?
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this
Here we
is
go. My dog's still
your
barking.
world.
Ah, home at last. But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh?
Oh,
Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
what even is that?
What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got for there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Oh, give him a whack.
Look lively. He's making his move.
Oh boy. Here we go. It's combat. This is not exactly turn-based, but it's somewhat
Come on.
turn-based, I think. Alright, attack. Alright, don't fret, Ollie boy. Let your old pal Drippy take you through the basics of battle. First off, take a look at the green gauge, but by there, that shows that your health points are HP. The more HP you have, the healthier you are, but if you run out, you'll be unconscious. And see the blue gauge underneath that, that's your magic points, MP, ain't it? Don't worry about magic for now, man. Let's talk about beasties first, shall we? Rough. You can see lots of information about them up by here. On the right, there's useful, eh? The red gauge shows you their MP. Get that down to nothing and you've won. And these speech bubble thingies down by here are the commands you can use in battle. Well, that's enough of me going on with. Try giving the rotter a smack with your stick. Use D-pad left and right to select attack, confirm your choice with A, and Bob's your uncle. Righto, get cracking with the whacking. There we go. Nice. Tidy. Or should I say, nice. That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot or block a big attack, see? Oh ho, and look at that. It's dropped something. You'd best pick it up, eh? That's what's known as a glim, old Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims like that one, you just grab and restore a few of your hit points. And blue ones give your hit points back, or MP back. Instead, some color is the same color as the gauge, see? Tiny. Oh, and you can also give your HP and MP a boost with spells and items in it. Of course, you'll just have to take my word for that, what with you not having any at the moment. Okay, dokie, that's enough for me. It's time for you to practice what I preach. Go on, boy. Boy Bach, give him one. Done. Victory! A whopping 4 experience points and 3 gold. I'm unbelievably powerful.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
And here we go. I think this is where the open world... Hey, finally, an achievement. Took a while. We're for casting Gateway and Travel around the world. Okay, there's Ding Dong Dell. Isn't it beautiful, Ollie boy? Ah, it's good to be back. Our world is absolutely riddled with monsters. If one of them spots you, you'll see a big exclamation point pop up over its head and it'll charge. When it gets within touching distance, you'll have a fight on your hands. If you run out of HP in the middle of a battle, you'll be out for the count, so be careful, ain't it? Oh, and here's a tidy little technique for you. If you sneak up behind monsters without them noticing, you can get the first hit in, giving you the upper hand. The only thing is, it works the other way around, too. If a monster sneaks up on you, they'll be able to get the first hit in, little rotters. Oh yeah, here. It's just a little something. Consider it a gift from the Lord High Lord of the Fairies. You obtain 3 loaves of white bread. Oh, thanks, but what do I do with these? Just have a munch on one if you're feeling a bit ropey, and you'll be right as rain in no time, huh? But a wizard cannot live by bread alone, Ollie boy. He needs a proper wand and all. And that knobbly thing in your hand is doing me my flippin' head in. See that big castle to the north? That's Ding Dong Dell, yep. That is. I reckon we'll find ourselves a wand over there, so let's get a move on, shall we? Okay. I'm actually gonna go to where this shiny thing is. Oh god, something saw me. Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it. Let's just go this way. Whoa, what? Oh, Knickers, there's something I forgot to tell you. Well, what's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you can use right stick to change your viewpoint. Oh, if you're having any trouble with the controls, go to settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with it. You can switch vibrations on and off there as well, and speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble, is it? Now, I know this is a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess. So let's say, oh yeah, there, look at that. It's gorgeous. It really is. There was something shiny over here that I avoided. Let me see if I can see it now. There it is. Let's see if I can get it. What is that? You obtained a bunch of booster herbs, okay? Now let's get out of here. And let's go to Ding Dong Dell. Or at least let's try.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Then you're better cure him, man. Isn't it, old Ollie boy? It's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful I am, eh? An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, isn't it? Living in a wood to the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess.
Perhaps I'll buy myself a new dress. Perhaps I'll have a new... What's that?
Hup, hup, 1, 2, 1, 2. You want to enter the town, do you? Well, I'm afraid that's impossible at the moment. It's my colleague, you see. He's the one in charge of letting people in, but recently he's just been refusing to do it. He says he can't be bothered.
What's that?
Okay, we actually have to leave to get back to the actual mission, so let's do that. It wants us to go over there, so I think what we're going to do, I think we're at a good spot here. Let's go ahead and call it a day. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're interested. And now I am going to give this a rating. So, on my scale of skip it, meaning it's so bad it's not even worth downloading and using the hard drive space even temporarily, play it, meaning it's Game Pass, you're already paying for the right to play it, so have a good time, you'll enjoy it, or buy it, meaning it's just that good, and when the game is no longer on Game Pass, you should make sure you still have it. This game was a classic when it came out on the PS3. PS3 was kind of weak in the exclusives department in comparison to the 360 back in the day. But what they did excel at were indie games like this, like Journey, Flower, Flow, things like that. Like they had a lot of really good stuff that were in the indie category. That role has kind of shifted in the last, say, 10 years or so. But back then it was insane. And then they made this remaster for PS4. Still an amazing game. This is a buy it. Go out there and get this thing. It is totally worth it. And when the sequel comes, I will look at it too if it's in Game Pass. But until then, buy this game, and I will see you on our next episode of Game Pass Passport.